Wow. So they're saying the proof, it's relying on something that you can't see, something that you don't know. God says you don't need to know. Just know that I'm here. I'm the proof. It's so beautiful. You have, it is safe for you to receive and successful funding. Yeah. Yeah. It's so how I'm reading this, baby, how I'm reading this is it is safe for you to receive successful funding. I'm reading this as a whole sentence. It is safe for you to receive successful funding. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, though, I see guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Why is guilt here? Let go of guilt. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from your past mistakes. Yeah, I feel like you've been learning from past mistakes when it comes to your career. There could have been bad investments. There could have been bad business deals. There could have even been some sort of bad blood in regards to a situation that dealt with business. But I feel that you've learned from those experiences. You're being called to eat better, or you're doing that. You're letting go of bad experiences. You're learning from them, and I see you working on your health. That's beautiful. Yeah, I see you're releasing resentment about money, resentment about things that didn't work out the way you thought they would. Maybe there was a little bit of resentment when it came to who you trusted or who you work with. It kind of feels like you were working with someone, or there was some sort of partnership, but that didn't work out, and you severed that vow. You severed vows to working with particular people. You're severing vows to poverty consciousness. Beautiful. You're not denying yourself. You don't feel guilty for wanting to be successful. You don't feel guilty for wanting to better yourself. You're liberating yourself from the past. Again, I feel more experiences, but this could even be like people that you've dealt with. I see you severing ties to people maybe that you're financially supporting, or people that depended on you for support. It's time for you to receive instead of you being the one always giving to others. So this is a beautiful energy that's coming in for you. So your tarot messages are for career, 2 of Swords. Yeah, 8 of Swords. That's a 10. And I like this. You're kind of looking at something with a new set of eyes, something that you didn't see before. Now, what I am also seeing too, with this 2 of Swords and this 8 of Swords, is that there's an ending of worrying, and there's an ending of being stressed or overthinking. Because I feel like there could have been a fear-based thought process based off of you not knowing. And I feel like you're getting more comfortable with being okay with not knowing how something's going to turn out. But it's because you're relying on faith and not by sight. And I like that. I like that you're relying on your faith and not what you see. You're relying on your intuition. I feel like if you were stuck making some sort of decision, or if you felt stuck, you're not stuck anymore. Okay, we have the King of Cups in the middle. And then we have the 3 of Coins and the Ace of Cups. That's interesting. Interesting energies. The King of Cups is a water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. But I feel like for your emotions, there is a pulling back of being overly emotional when it comes to a financial decision. I feel like you're pulling the emotions out or you're needing to bring back a balance between the head and the heart. because the King of Cups is kind of, when he's reversed, he's usually kind of pulling his emotions back. But this is also suggesting that you're pulling you're not as, there's less clutter in the mind, and there is more of a balance when it comes to how you're proceeding forward. There is a need for you to release fear-based thoughts, because it's saying it's safe. So whatever you're worried about, you don't have to worry, because you will have successful funding, whatever this is. If you're starting something new, you don't have to worry. Funding will be successful. Now, I have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's a pouring out of something here. Three of Pentacles is about work, is about collaborating, it's about support. What's this Ace of Cups? Why is the Ace of Cups reversed? Now, the Ace of Cups for me would denote some sort of disappointment. The Fool. So there's some sort of new beginning that's being stalled because you feel like you don't have enough money. But that's what they're saying. Don't stall whatever this is, because the money's going to come. You feel like something can't start until you get some sort of financial backing or support. But with the Nine of Coins, you don't feel like you have enough. But they're saying that's not the case. Ten of Swords in reverse. A situation is going to, the worst is over. An ending of hard time or hardships or delays or anything that makes you feel restricted, that's coming to an end with the Ten of Swords. I feel like there was a major disappointment when it came to some sort of career or some sort of endeavor or some sort of project. Maybe there was a little bit of a disappointment there. You needed to make a decision. It was very difficult. You needed to but they're saying if you're making this decision, don't make it with the emotions. Let go of guilt. If you, whatever this decision is, you make it and know that you're making it for your highest good, and that you deserve this. Why do you feel guilty? Clarify this Ace of Cups and the Fool in reverse. I feel like you're not wanting to make a foolish decision, but they're saying don't think that way because you have already learned from your mistakes. Let me get a clarifier on let go of guilt. Can you clarify let go of guilt? Yeah, see? Have an abundance mindset. Don't worry. The past is not going to repeat itself if you don't focus on it. You know? The past won't repeat itself. See? God is your source. They're saying everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack. You're not lacking anything. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You will have successful funding. The worst is over. Ten of Swords in reverse. God says if you keep a positive mindset and if you have faith, like I said, not by sight, but by faith, God is going to open doorways for you to receive. It's right here. This is a confirmation that is safe to receive. It's okay. God is saying that the abundance is there for you. Just receive it. Part of the reason why you couldn't receive it was because of your thoughts. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, which is the same energy as this. Ten of Swords. They're both reversed. So it's saying that whatever was keeping you from making decisions or good decisions was due to your thoughts. You had put yourself in a self-imposed prison. There was illusions surrounding what you could have versus what you couldn't have. And I'm talking about financially, as far as having the success that you know that you can have, but maybe you didn't know. Maybe that's what I was talking about when I said that, you know, you were relying on what you knew. But this is a time for you to be open to what you don't know. And what you don't know is that your dreams of abundance are here, are wanting to be manifested. It says, as you sleep, God and the angels and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insight that will help you manifest your desires into reality. And then it's saying here, moonlighting. It says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So it is okay to take this leap of faith, because the Fool is reversed. You're afraid of disappointment. You're afraid that if you go towards this dream or you start working on this dream, Three of Pentacles, that it might not work out in your favor or it might not be successful. But you have to rely on what you don't know here. You have to rely on your faith. Faith is about believing in something that you can't see, right? That's just a simple way of defining faith. Having faith is like, I'm believing in something that I don't see yet, but just knowing that it's going to work out for me. I want to see what the definition of faith is per Google, right? Per Google, if you don't mind, 1 second. Definition of faith per Google. It says faith, complete trust and confidence in someone or something. Strong belief in God or in the doctrines of religion based on spiritual apprehension rather than proof. You don't need proof because God says, I'm the proof. God is your source. Wow, beautiful. Ooh. Heavy, heavy, heavy. What's this, King of Cups in reverse? That is heavy. That moved me. That moved me to my core, my spirit. My spirit started to dance in my body. Like, yes, girl, yes. 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 Conclusions are within reach. And then it says, be bold, make the first move. I want to look at be bold, because I feel like this is going to require you to take action and to be bold. Cardinal moon. So you could have a water sign moon. Don't have to. King of Cups is an energy. It's a masculine energy. But the King of Cups is very docile. For me, in the upright, it's reverse. He's a little bit, for me, this energy, right? It's an energy here because you're not a masculine. There could be a water sign person that, you could be, there could be some apprehension about working with this particular person, but I don't feel that. I feel like this King of Cups energy in the core is your emotional state. Your emotions are a little bit kind of like teetering on two different extremes. One day there's a placidity. Is that a word? Placidity? Placid. I feel like that's a word, y'all. Now I gotta go look it up. I gotta look it up. T. Or my angel. Placidity. I feel like it is a word. Placidity. It is a word. I knew it was a word. A feeling of calmness, a quiet, undisturbed feeling. Placidness, calmness, a feeling of calm. Yeah. Yes. And then I feel like then there's these chaotic thoughts that kind of creep in. They're wanting you to be placid. They're wanting you to be calm. Be calm. Be calm. Calm your mind. Calm your spirit needs to be calm. I feel like there is this energy of an urgency, or I don't even want to say desperation, because I don't feel an energy of desperate, like being desperate. Sometimes our energy, our vibration signature, our resonance becomes very desperate when we don't see the proof of something, when we can't see a tangible evidence of how something's going to play out. We become very desperate, so we start making decisions based off of desperation, because we are not relying on our faith. We're relying on what we see. And remember, Spirit says, don't rely on what you see with your two eyes, because that is going to mess you up, baby. Rely on what you don't see. Because right now, the proof could be showing you that things are not working out. The evidence could be showing you that this is not going to work. The evidence is showing you that this situation is going to fail. Now, if you focus on what you can see, this is a recipe for failure, yes. But if you focus on what you don't see, right? If you rely on your faith, right? It's like going to the doctor and the doctor says you got cancer. And he shows you proof, tangible proof of cancer. And you start to believe in what you see with your two eyes. But God says if you can just trust on what you can't see, if you can just trust in what you can't see, what I'm doing in the background, how I'm working this out in your favor, if you could just trust on what you don't know, then there could be then you can pull in evidence of the power that nobody, the unseen power of God. Because, technically, we don't see, right? We don't see God, but we know that God is there, right? I mean, we see proof of God in nature. We see proof of God when we wake up every morning. We see the proof of God, right? Every time we take a breath, every time we inspire, and every time we respire, inhale and exhale, right? All right, cardinal moon. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hand. Cardinal signs are powerful, self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you are going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, worry, to a source, Eight of Swords in reverse, they're saying it's a suggestion to be less passive. Now, this is passivity, the King of Cups, but he's in reverse. And it's saying instead take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Wow. Ask for your needs to be met and have the courage to ask for and accept help. Whoa. Oh, whoa, raise. Do you need to ask for a raise, baby? Do you need to ask for a raise or a promotion? Yes, I think you need to pay me more money. That's what I think you need to do. That's what I know you need to do. And then we have an employment change. Wow. That's, whoa. That is big, right? And then it says, until to the moon, I am taking charge of my destiny. Additional meanings for this card. Be bold and follow your heart. King of Cups, you haven't been following your heart. So he is in reverse. This is an energy of following your heart, but you are too much in your head. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Calm down. There's no need for urgency. There's no need for desperation here. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Wow, beautiful. Ooh, chills, 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 chills. The ideas that you have in your mind are being given to you by the infinite wisdom of God. I don't know if you could read that. I'm going to get it as close as possible. Okay. I'm going to read it to you, though. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. And it says, so therefore you have complete access to the unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow those ideas to come into fruition. Be bold and make the first move. When God gives you an idea about an employment change or about a change in employment, do it. When God says go ask for a raise, do it. When God says you deserve better, go find better. Go align yourself with better. When God says ask and you shall receive, ask. When God says ask for your needs to be met, or if you ask God for your needs to be met, know that he will meet your needs, he or she, depending on your beliefs. And it says, keep working on that dream career, baby. It's going to be successful because your main energy says it is safe for you to receive successful funding. Yes, I know that it's safe for me to receive successful funding. It's okay for me to be rich. It's okay for me to be successful. There is an underlying fear of success here because there's some sort of guilt associated with it. Yes, there is an imprint here that is saying that there is a fear of success or a fear of failure, but mostly success. Keep that mindset abundant. It is okay for you to be abundant. It is okay. There is no need to feel any guilt or shame regarding your abundance. And if your abundance leads you to a path where you have to leave other people behind or where you have to say no to other people and you have to say, hey, no, I can't. It's time for me to receive now. No, I can't give to you. It's time for me to receive. This is my time to receive. Back then in the past, I was giving. But God says it's time for me to receive my blessings and my abundance. So if this requires you to sever connections or sever friendships or partnerships with other people that are not meeting your needs, then it's okay. Don't feel guilt. Keep the abundance mindset here, and know that anything that you think, anything that you feel, think, and speak of abundance, you will have. It will be manifested for you. It says if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. If you think of anything that you're trying to manifest as something that is far out in the future, it's always going to be one day away. Know that it's there. Know that it's already being manifested in the spiritual realm, and it is yours to receive. Okay, so let's get one more message. Not by faith, but by sight, baby. Confidence is your key to success. This is what you need to know. New moon in Leo. Be confident. Confidence is your key to success. Show the world the real you. It's time to break out. What is it that you've been dreaming about? What has God been inspiring you with? What has the Spirit been breathing onto you? Okay? The Spirit has been breathing life into you, inspiration into you. What are you being inspired to do? What have you not been listening to? Because it seems like you've been focusing on what you can see, but not listening to the unseen, the intuition. The inner world is telling you to do something. I feel like you're afraid, but they're saying don't be afraid. Be confident. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as a king or a queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternately, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. It's time for you to show the world that what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. Let go of guilt. It's okay to spoil yourself. It's okay to be abundant. It's okay to receive the abundance that God is pouring down for you. Don't feel guilty. You've turned someone's head. Ooh. Could be this King of Cups character. Okay. I like it. Clarified confidence is your key to success. I like this. Clarify. Ooh, Page of Cups. Ooh, you're afraid of you're afraid. Page of Cups. Judgment. You're afraid of being judged. Why? You're afraid of being rejected if you put yourself out there. Show the world the real you. You're afraid that your ideal will be rejected. You and your loved ones are safe. Show the world the real you. You're afraid that these ideas will be rejected. You're afraid of failure. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about being childlike. There's something about your child, a child that you have, one of your children. You may have to cut off a child, or you may have to heal a relationship with your child, because this is about children, and this is also about children. So there could be this need for you to either tell your child it's time for you to be an adult, because I see you're reluctant to make a decision. You don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you're afraid of some sort of idea being rejected. The Page of Cups is about inner child. There's a need for you to have fun, to not be so fearful about how you will be perceived. Whatever this idea is, don't fear it. I just want to see something with the Page of Cups. You're fearing bad news. It's about disappointments. Yeah. I'm also seeing that there could be a platonic relationship or a relationship that you're needing to make a decision about, but you're fearing a disappointment. But I feel like in general, you're just fearing disappointment. And when it comes to a career choice, I mean, because it's saying here that you're afraid of making a decision with the Judgment in reverse because of your past. Remember in the beginning, I talked about because of past mistakes, but they're saying don't worry. So in the reverse, it's emotional vulnerability, immaturity, neglecting the inner child, insecurity. So you feel a little bit insecure. And that's why they're saying the confidence is the key to your success. You feel a little insecure about this, about showing the world the real you. There's something you want to do, but you may feel like, oh, I'm too old to do this. I'm too old. No, you're feeling like why did it take me so long to want to put this idea out here? I might be too old. Let go of guilt. I might be too old to do this. It might be too late. How would people receive me? I want to do this, but I don't feel like I fit in, or I might not be received well. No. The Page of Cups represents unexpected inspiration that comes to us from the unconscious, perhaps in the ways that we have not truly understand, that we don't truly understand. And it says one of the most important meanings within the Page of Cups is that you should be open to new ideas. This card seems to state that such inspiration should be embraced. And the Gemini reading I did, please watch it, even though you might not have Gemini in your chart. I talked about spirit breathing inspiration into us. I referenced a song by Tasha Cobb, and I forgot to put the lyrics there, but I will do that when I'm done. And I said that she was asking God to breathe on us. We're asking God to inspire us, to breathe the breath of life into us, to inspire us, to bring us back to life, right? And back to life means become youthful. Become youthful. We get so dense and we become so stagnant, because when you become dense, you become solid and more solid and more solid. Children are a little bit more fluid, a little bit more flexible, a little bit more fearless. When we become too dense, we become very afraid and we miss opportunities. But there's a new opportunity, but you're needing to grab this opportunity. You need to be confident. You need to be bold. There's an idea that wants to come out. There's some sort of inspiration, and you're afraid. And Spirit is saying, no, if you receive this inspiration, this idea from us, it's going to bring you so much success. If you listen to your intuition, it's going to bring you so much success. And it says here, the card seems to state that such inspiration should be embraced despite it being something that you may not expect. It could lead you to adventure and open many doors. If it is a calling of a creative nature, for example, one to get into music or art, there is an especially strong push from this card to go for it. Something very creative, very artistic, maybe musical. Okay? Beautiful. I do see a little bit of you needing to ask God for inspiration. Ask God to breathe on you. Okay, I'm going to put the song by Tasha Cobbs. Breathe on us. Spirit, breathe on us. Give us the inspiration. Give us the knowledge. They're saying that we are giving it to you in your dreams, but you need to ask for your needs to be met. Yeah, visualize abundance in all forms. It was reversed. You're needing to see that yourself where you want to be. It says God gave you such great spiritual power that everything that you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Wow. Powerful.